everyone on this chilly Sunday morning. There's quite a lot to do today, so let me just show you what I'm having planned. Okay, so one of the things to do today would be to put the horse manure on those two remaining beds over here, and I will have to figure some way to deal with the weeds as well. So let's start doing it. To show you a new addition to my plot, I finally got a new wheelbarrow, and this one was actually bought in Vickers for £28, and I think it's a pretty good value for money. You have pneumatic tire, and you have these things which hopefully allow it to have much. You basically will be able to use it for much bigger weight, without it breaking it quite fast. Yeah, I was looking for some other options, and I found some used wheelbarrows on Gumtree for £10. There were some new one on the eBay for 19. But you know what, with the tools, I guess it's sometimes not good to save too much money on, because I've been using this every day, especially that for every compost that I'm going, I have to go all this path. So good wheelbarrow is like one of the most important things, really. Look at this, guys, just want to show you how well this whole pile is cooking already. See all this steam, so I shall get it and put it on my compost pile, and hopefully within 6 months it's gonna change in this nice black compost. Piles are done. You can still see some of the fresh straw and so on, but you know what, within 6 months it should be so nicely decomposed, and you can feel the heat basically coming from it. It's like standing in radiator. That's how well it's cooking. So it definitely will go down with the volume, but it still should be plenty, like for all my beds on spring. Okay, as you can see, the skip has arrived, so I finally gonna have a chance to throw all the non-organic stuff and get rid of it from the adjoining plot. Yeah, luckily my plot is not that far from here, so it shouldn't take me too long. Okay, so I throw the compost on these two beds So now we have all the best beds finally with the horse manure on them. So I need to cover these two at the end, but what I did so far, I removed more weeds from the pots here, and next time I will have to come up with some permanent solution for these pots over winter, but that's gonna be next time. I want to show you how the green manure is doing. See, it's sprouting all over the way, all the bed. And you know, even though the slugs love the covers like this, wheat covers, you know, there's plenty of them underneath. This green manure is doing fine. So I got good feeling about it. Give it good watering in the middle of the week, just in case. But you know, since the autumn is coming, I'm not going to be worrying about the less water. That's for sure. So yeah, overall things looking good. Yeah, but 7 beds would be just enough. I don't think I need more. Oh, and and I finally got rid of the all the non-organic rubbish from there, so it looks better now. We are in my back garden, and I can see that the blight is already starting taking over the tomatoes. See here. So even though there is a lot of fruits, I just decided to cut all of them down and use the ones that are not yet affected in the compost bin, and also plant the green manure because it's end of September, so it's the last time to do it. By the way, I just noticed one thing. These here are the raspberries, which I'm just put here as an experiment. I took young shoots from the last winter from the orchard when I was going to help out, and I've noticed that some of them went to fruit already. See, and they are nice large fruits in here. By the way, there is an understory of alpine strawberries underneath, but I didn't have any fruits yet, maybe because this is their first year. Yeah, so anyway, I need to make them a bit more tidy, attach them to the wall, and probably also use spade to cut their roots so they don't go on the lawn. Well, I cut all the tomatoes, and unfortunately all of them were affected by blight. I guess I didn't have this problem last year, so I guess it's because I was having tomatoes in the same place for 2 years maybe, or maybe this is just what happened this year, because I know everyone else also has this problem. Yeah, the problem is that I couldn't use these tomatoes in my compost bin, just not to keep the disease for the next year. But I'm gonna grow something else in here. I was thinking maybe melons and cucumbers, but we will see. Anyway, what I normally do is leaving the roots in the soil, but because I want to put some green manure today, I'm gonna pull out the roots as well. So all of these, you see, they didn't make it to fully ripe, and there is so much of this. And I think that the one of the problem was weather, obviously, but I think that also maybe I should feed them more with potash because it produces fruit. So maybe that was the problem, because I didn't feed them at all. And so that's what I'm gonna do next year. Although it's not all lost, I will put this on the on the sunny windowsill, and I hope that most of them will make it to get nice and red. Okay, so I think the job for this season is done in the garden. I used some string to help out the raspberries, planted green manure over there, give it good watering, and I also collect some nasturtium seeds. See, some of them are already brown, some green, but most of them should germinate hopefully. Also have bamboo stakes ready for the next season. Yeah, so I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.